You know right, assassinate. Airport and Timaya. Moja nananum shegu edigu on my yeah.
Bibi Akwaba eba Melodies TV. So the biggest story today has been the ELevy, right? The failure of the ELevy. Make us a failure of the ELevy in the sense Gabby Otchere Darko ema yeti asiye so far the expected revenue awomo susu say ELevy omo benyano they are just getting about 10%. In fact, Sam George wonu so any munsem ababa be catch and say in fact do 10% impo na 9%, which is a total failure. Na Ghana for atre wo mo adwen, Ghana for eguso atre wo mo adwen, ebimo conspiracy theories enemu ebimo so kasa wo mo tre say ye catch aban na nini na and say what is the way forward for Ghana now? Now what we are hearing and say aban yako IMF, right? Gabby Otchere Darko na wokan ye na ono a ende na wo bie na no aka say oh IMF there enye say bia ono otan IMF o nti Ghana for kan say Gabby Otchere Darko prepare Ghanaians because seni akwa no aban beko IMF yeni enim seni IMF nso no wo mo edebo mahama echi ewo krom ha nti no we are looking forward to see say wo mo kwa IMF na what will happen because and that seni America no Gabby Otchere Darko na wo beka ELevy honsem no ono abeka say ane IMF no IMF conditions and send like I mean Utien someone no worker he was sort of prepping. Let me just show you the things he actually said. But as I told you, ELevy is trending.
Melodies TV on
George
YouTube.
Is trending. Nini na ELevy sensem no. We read reactions from Ghanaians. At ya say, you be reading reaction. Me social media reactions na no. Twitter any wo. Say or Twitter link na wo comment box no. Your Twitter link no. Just click and give us a follow. At ya say. Now, me yanko Gabby Otchere Darko na yanko he nyama nibia wakan ni wia na yaba ba be ready. Now, ohwe nsem wa Gabby Otchere Darko ende na wakan o see am I against an IMF program in principle? No. Sanya wa mama yeti asese mahama wo ye incompetence no the Ghana echo IMF no. Iti Gabby Otchere Darko no aka sende wa ba betu nenum to a wo kan se wo no de one time IMF. Inti insem bi say ya wo kan na nkrofo ka say jama President Akufo Addo planning say wo ba beko IMF. In fact, Manase Azori on say oni abranche bi ene ye juma ye friend no Suleiman Brahma, right? Embra ye ji aban eye se wo pass ELevy no ono osisu pi kan say if you understand numbers and you understand Ghana's economy ube hu say even with the ELevy kra no Ghana ye beko IMF. That's what he said. Inti no ende ono so ye very vocal a walk say Ghana for yamfa nebo embre no because ye kan. Now, into another comment on IMF at Gabby Otchere Darko ebe posting or say, I am not for an IMF program that throws peanuts at us, but imposes conditions that will end up hurting the poor. Jobs and businesses more. COVID-19 and war in Ukraine are not of Africans' doing, but more to our doom. A program that pretends it is all our doing is doomed to fail. Into when so IMF in Sembia Gabby Otchere Darko work the second IMF in Semwa work our tres or no dear IMF no dear or support it now so on support it say IMF obeko na bia ye ma enyuma ye beka se memfa enkola won nyumem memfa we
Melodies TV on YouTube
on support it now asem we are work no a shade, right? If you understand what it's trying to do or throw shade at NDC and trying to prep Ghanaians to tell them say even if Akufo Addo ana omoaban no ebeko IMF enye as bad as NDC for there no. You understand? Into no even in IMF na wo kwa no kra no omo pese Ghana 40 as say oh IMF na ye kwa no kra no enye bone to say NDC for IMF no. And if you understand what he was trying to say, that's the meaning you sort of get, right? And another IMF quotation I will make you say, we do something that will inject confidence in our capacity to ride this heavy storm, and that something should happen pretty quickly. Are you against an IMF program? Inti asema wa kan say, e was say aban sisi abebi a edru no Ghana economy sisi abebi a edru no, e was say aban ede ahoprepre eye bibi. Na yanye bibi a economy ni betiegu, economy ni na ebe diriga, ebe sei. Asema wa kan no say e was say ye bribi so that it will inject confidence into our capacity, right? Otherwise, the heavy storm, and that something should happen pretty quickly. Into IMF no, and ye bibin temwa ye be to me aya ebia ebeboa ye economy no, and that is what Gabby Otchere Darko is saying. So this is the third IMF tweet I will tweet here and this is the fourth one. As Ghana is a member of the IMF, the world is in serious crisis. Ours is not helped by our high debt and low income levels. With the economy still growing, but investor confidence low, government being compelled to cut down capital expenditures will eventually lead to job losses unless inti uti asama wakana I say Ghana ye can IMF na the world is in serious crisis. Senya Ghana edu na eka bebre
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Ye ni sika. I was say ye bibi fast. Otherwise, at I say unless if you study the Twitter Gabby Otchere Darko warmer about IMF nini na utumi hu ne say, I mean indirectly no or prepare Ghana for adwen atro say mo better say ye call IMF a. Mamo menye mo wawa. Mamo mbeka say ye incompetent say send ye bia ye katre mahama no. What I say? That is what he's trying to do. That's what he's doing. Into what my Ghana for I say, oh, Ghana for class ye crano, ye can IMF into any bonnet. No one say a can any bonnet, and then I'm over Mahama chino. Eh, economy no, COVID not say economy into ye call IMF crana, bonibie nim. I mean, if you read the quotation and the tweet, that's what he's trying to say. In some way, what can he no. At I say, and he was going on and on and on. That's I think the fourth or fifth IMF quotation he made. This is another one. Or say, there is understandably a national aversion to an IMF program because of the history of conditionalities which attack sacred cows like jobs and social interventions. Akufo Addo will not sacrifice free SHS and other critical welfare policies to help the poor for any assistance. So you see, or catch Ghana for what say what Ghana for ye nkrofobia ye te IMF ani ye dwane what ye the reason why ya Ghana for te IMF ani ye dwane no ene say IMF for ne ba o me catch say hey send you mo catch mahama no memfa nkola we adwumem memfa graduate we adwumem stop say it was say no kware IMF no ye te ani ye dwane nanso o assure Ghana for say
Melodies TV on YouTube.
Emma IMF for no the conditionalities ne ba say yenfa conditionalities no yenfa nka free SHS because expert be na eka say IMF for ebem say wo mo be set Ghana economy ne right a wo mo be ma even saying free SHS no o me ma ejai. That's what the experts say. It's Gabby Otchere Darko eka say oh Akufo Addo de one penny emma sa conditionality no IMF for enfamba. That's what he's trying to tell us. So this statement is even clear. Say they are planning to go to IMF. Say IMF for the conditionalities beba yet ya say mo mpe omo asem but Akufo Addo de ye kwakra one penny emma wo mo fa conditionalities na enye den ento ye so sa. So that's what he's trying to tell people. He's telling Ghanaians. He told here and then ni tweet ni na about IMF send America no probably prepping Ghanaians telling us we should get ready. Yet say wo mo call IMF my judge or to say send your more judge NDC no. This is what Gabby Otchere Darko is saying. Okay? And you know, it's quite interesting. And then I'm and there all trendy enya sem ketwa. Ati ase ama ende Gabby Otchere Darko trendy 11 so trendy. Until the simple and short, and they say, ELevy no, now mo him no, yawa. Now, Sisiano, yawa no, and I'll do a special report on that, right? I'll do a special report on that, and how the MPP, right? I'll advise them how they can salvage the situation so that, in quotes, they look good in front of Ghanaians, because ELevy no, it has made them look extremely bad. So there is a way they can do so that they look good, but you too far. And ya no muntie. Montra mo your comment box ni mo. Me da say.